Section 13, Roger. Shows en route.
Bound for Glory Series showdown. Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy. What an elbow shot that was from Joe. This is what went down during the break.
Well, yeah, right there you just see that reckless style of Hardy, but then the power. Straight kick right to the upper body of Hardy.
And two, Hardy kicks out.
And since that kick during the break that Joe put on Hardy, it's been all Joe throughout the commercial break, Mike.
Let's lay it out for you one more time. The importance of this Bound for Glory Series matchup. First of two tonight. Jeff Hardy is in a must-win situation. He needs a pin or a submission victory to move on to no surrender in the final four. For Samoa Joe, he's looking for a win to gain first place, to leapfrog the current leader, the Cowboy James Storm, because the person who has the most points at the end of tonight is going to be able to pick his own opponent this Sunday at No Surrender.
Well, you know, I love the way you laid it out earlier, Mike. You know, before the commercial break, that more or less this Bound for Glory series is in the postseason. The regular season has ended. It's crunch time now. The best of the best are battling right here tonight live.
Cream of the crop in action in the Bound for Glory series. And the physicality of this opening match, it has been off the charts. The kick by Joe enables him to go for the cover. Leg hook, two, and Hardy gets the shoulder up just before three.
Again, I talked about it earlier. That resiliency, that toughness, the fortitude of someone like a Jeff Hardy. The guy is all heart. It takes a ton to keep him down. A load of punishment. And you hear our live audience here in the Impact Zone are kind of split between Joe and Hardy, which is kind of cool.
Everybody at home, everybody here in the Impact Zone realizes the importance of this match. Forearm shot by Joe, rocked Hardy, but Jeff able to answer back. Series of big right hands.
Look at that replay right there, that run number. Hold on, let's go back live here. Cover. You could see Joe getting a little pissed right now because he thought maybe he was going to get the win right there on Hardy. But again, Hardy able to kick out.
Look on the face of Samoa Joe. Tells me as he looks to the sky, like, what else do I have to do to put this guy away? Resiliency of Jeff Hardy. Starting to show, but Joe comes right back with a headbutt.
Again, the power, the thickness, the size, the rage in Joe. Oh. Talk about a rage.
Yeah.
Here comes Jeff Hardy. Ooh.
Off the big boot by Hardy. Inverted atomic drop. Quick double leg takedown on Joe.
Wow, look at this. Jeff Hardy.
Drop kick from tight. Far leg hook. Joe's shoulders down, but just two.
It's almost as if that man, Jeff Hardy, right there, he's feeding off of our live audience, feeding off the creatures of the night.
Again, it's must win for Jeff Hardy. Jawbreaker to Samoa Joe, who looks with a victory to take over first place. Off the jawbreaker. Hardy's going to go high risk. Quick recovery by Joe. Doubled over with the boot. No, went for the twist of fate, but instead, it's Joe, the submission master, who locks it in.
Yeah, you can't turn your back at any time on someone like Joe. It's not locked in, and that choke was not locked in, Mike. And you see right there, Hardy able. Now watch Hardy, look at this.
Beautiful reversal. Right off the top. Whisper in the wind by Jeff Hardy on Joe. And I think he might have caught the arm of Joe.
Yeah, he definitely nailed the arm.
That previously injured arm that we talked about. That time, he gets him. Twist of fate by Hardy rocks Joe.
Joe looks like
Joe's still on his feet.
It's almost like he's out on his feet, Mike. Look at that. Nice throw right there. Look at this submission.
Yeah, he's got the arm seized. He's got the head seized at the same time. You don't normally see this from Jeff Hardy. Hardy going to go the submission route.
That bad arm.
Joe tap.
Your winner, Jeff Hardy.
Oh my God, I never expected that. Talk about someone seizing the opportunity. Jeff Hardy able to lock on the submission after he nailed Joe off the top or onto that bad arm. And he locked in. He had Joe's arm scissored up and barred, man, while he had the head trap. Great stuff right there.
Came absolutely out of nowhere. Something that nobody expects. Submission win for Jeff Hardy. and he picks up 10 points. Recent weeks, aces and eights have made their presence felt. Target as of late, Austin Aries.
A turf war continues to rage.
Yet 6 men single me out in this ring and smash my arm.
Last week, the TNA World Champion Austin Aries issued an open fight night challenge.
I don't need to be medically cleared to fight.
As a riot ensued in the impact zone, aces and eights pulled out the trump card yet again with a surprise attack from a member of the TV crew, leaving the champion knocked out in the middle of the ring.
Aces and eights, Austin Aries knocked unconscious.
How will Austin Aries and the rest of the TNA roster respond to these malicious attacks?
Whoa, 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 let me stop you right there, Hulk. We gotta talk, man.
Yeah,
we gotta talk. I'm trying to keep my composure, but it's all this bull. How many weeks do I have to put up with this? How many weeks do I have to get taken out by aces and eights? First, it's the big one trying to break my arm. Then last week, while I'm whooping his ass, I got some other sneaking behind me, hit me in the back of the head. How are these guys getting in here? I want some answers. We need some answers, Hulk. This has gone on too far.
Well, they're going to be accountable. You got a target on your back. You're our champ. You're our star.
I understand.
But the guy last week, the little guy that tried to kill you, he was on the payroll. He was pulling cables for the handheld. Aces and eights put him there just to take you out. And that big guy, we need to find out who he is. We need to find out who the rest of aces and eights is, because they're trying to steal and ruin this whole company.
I understand, but how did that guy even get there? How
He was
did that
a
happen?
plan, brother. He was a
We
plan.
need some answers.
No, we're going to get answers because the guy's coming here. I pulled records. The little guy that slapjacked you last week,
yeah,
he's going to be here at your disposal, my friend.
Really?
So do me a favor. Make him talk, make him sing. Let me find out who he is, who set him, who the big guy is, and who's running this whole scam on us.
Well, Hulk, what if I can't diplomatically make him sing and talk? You think this guy's just going to offer up all this information just on his old good nature?
Well, then do me a favor. Break his legs old school style.
Oh.
That'll send a huge message.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, as long as I have your permission to do whatever I have to do to get what we want out of these guys, consider it done.
Break both of them, then.
Hope he only has 2.
Make him talk first.
He's going to talk. Don't worry.
The only thing better than seeing our delicious...
Oh, Joe, I'm sorry, Joe. Big loss. However, you're still second in the Bound for Glory series.
Let me explain to you something.
Joe, listen, I know you're upset. I mean, you just came off a devastating submission loss. I mean, it was so close, and you just had it snatched away like that, and no one knows what that feels like more than me. I mean, that's what happened with you and me in our match 3 weeks ago. And while we're on that subject, I just want to clear the air and explain myself. You know, we had a contest. You got the best of it. I lost my temper, and I want to explain why. When we were a team, we were good. Really good. I mean, I was great, but we were really good. And then you ruined it. You threw it all away, made really bad decisions, and generally just acted like a self-serving egomaniac. But I'm over it. And I just want to let you know that I'm going to be the bigger man. And I wish you all the best, brother.
Sorry, Joe. Anyways, before you interrupt...
What a cheap shot by Magnus, especially after Joe just had that match.
All right, guys, thank you for showing up in a moment's notice. Last time I was in this room, I had some problems. Tag team champs are so full of themselves and pulling the wool over everybody's eyes. My bad was that I wasn't taking care of business. I need somebody to lead this company in the tag team division. I know how good all of you are, and by the way, thank you, brother, for coming to our party. I missed you, and thanks for being here. I want to find out why your team deserves a shot. Why do you think someone doesn't deserve a shot? Robbie, why should you guys be put in the match tonight?